Hello and welcome to the install and maintenance guide for the heavy hanging punching bag version 1 senior project. My name is Ariel Arbona and I am the sole team member for this project. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a very early rendition of the software. It's version 1. So there's not going to be a lot of install information. There's not gonna be any user interactions for now, as I recommended to the product owner, and he agreed. It's still not ready for any release or anything like that or any serious use um, for now. But yeah, so for now is just to install it is just a an exe file located under the bin debug folder, and all you have to do is just copy that or send it to the desktop, and it'll add a shortcut, and you can open it and use it. It's pretty simple install. But again, this is not going to be the final product, so it's not gonna obviously not gonna be the final install guide. It's just a regular install guide for future use by other versions. So let's go ahead and keep going. Um, so one of the main things with this is the sensors are not always accurate. Um, you have to kind of test it out and um, kind of know what data is being put out and what data is false and what data is correctly being put out. So to be able to make adjustments in the actual sensors, you have to there's an Arduino code file written in C++, which is the one to receive the data from the sensors. They translate the sensor data um, into actual variables for us to manipulate. Um, you could also adjust the mass of the bag in case there is a second bag which you need to use for the sensor in case the bag is broken or something like that. And you can also adjust the write in and write out of the sensor. For example, if you want to adjust each sensor individually, you could do it through this file. And you can also adjust the time which the sensor takes to read inputs. All that is done through the Arduino code that located in the version 1 folder of the repository. Let's keep going. So the other thing is a local database. So this code does not run in any cloud database. It will not, the software will not function unless it reads from a certain database, specifically MySQL. So to be able to recreate the database, you would need to add the tables. You can name it whichever you want, as long as you can keep it in the code. You could recreate the names in the code. So very important for the maintenance of the database is um, you need to start it every time you're going to start the project. Since it's a local database, it won't always be running. It'll only run when you're going to use it for the store or the login from the from the project. So that is one thing to keep an eye out for. And finally, the project is built upon it's built upon forms. So it's a Windows form file, um, and then the main form is then composed inside of child forms or controls, and then you could switch out the controls one for each other. So it'll make it really easy for a new control to be added. All you need to do is go in and remove the previous control or update the current control, and everything will be updated in the main form. So that way, you won't have to create a new form every time and direct the form in another form and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and show you an example. So here is the actual main form. Okay. Ignore continue. Yes. All right. So here's the actual main form. Let me show you the toolbox. So here are the components inside. So here are the controls. Each control is composed of whatever feature or issue has been done. So for future maintenance, all you have to do is go in and add the control to the main form if you added a new control, or simply update the control and it'll automatically build it in the main form. So it's a pretty simple process, pretty easy to maintain. Um, so that's it. This is the end of the installed maintenance guide. Thank you.